Well, here it is, Streets of San Fierro. So let's see what's Zero is up to. Oh, I guess I have to buy the property then, so I can actually do these missions as well. Oh, well, now I own it. Let's go see what's going on. What is the grudge he's having? Well, there's all kinds of miniature stuff. Back room with all kinds of other stuff.
It must be Kismet.
And that's an employee, but nothing extra special seemed to be, at least in the store.
Hello?
Carl, it's Zero.
Oh, hi, Z. You wasn't around when I signed the deeds.
Yes, I know. I was on a dangerous reconnaissance mission, deep into enemy territory.
Yeah, right, sure, whatever you say. I should come through and have a look at the business, you know?
Oh, of course, of course. I'll have to tidy up a bit. This place is such a mess.
Don't worry about it. I'll drop in soon.
Well, yep, he wasn't there, but now the missions are open with the phone call and buying the property.
Hey, what up, Z?
Nothing is up, Carl, apart from my blood pressure and the imminent collapse of my hopes and dreams.
Why?
As usual, the forces of darkness have triumphed over good. Life is nothing but misery, briefly interspersed with agony.
Homie, what you own? Whatever it is, you need to reduce the dosage.
Excuse me, but I never take drugs. We all know drugs are for losers and or sex maniacs. And right now, sex is the last thing on my mind.
Thank God for that.
Berkeley is back.
Oh, Berkeley.
Yes.
Who the fuck is Berkeley?
Oh, just a man I once beat in fair competition. A man literally obsessed with revenge.
Oh, you put hands on him?
No, please. I never initiate violence.
Oh, I know. You knocked his bitch.
No. I won the prize in the science fair. First prize, that is.
And now you want to pop you?
No.
And they say gangbangers is petty and small-minded. Hey, what's that bleeping sound?
That's him. We shall fight to the end.
Berkeley's launched a full-scale attack.
This is insanity!
All batteries commence fire. He's going for my transmitters. If he takes them out, I'll never be able to launch a counterattack.
No problem, man, but they're only toys.
They're not toys. They're just smaller. CJ, bogey's at 12 o'clock.
So now, Berkeley is sending drones. Which say World War II era, World War I era styled airplanes.
Don't get cocky. RC Barron's at 9 o'clock high, Carl.
So this is the, you could say, the
Kamikazes at 6 o'clock.
causing quite massive amount of damage to... Oh, that fell quite close. But someone might say that this mission predicted drone warfare, or use of drones in warfare, or you could say remote controlled vehicles, even though Second World War saw the first use of remote controlled vehicles. Even though in that one they were kind of, you could say, primitive, or you could say so I still have to do some massive amount of damage to those. And Berkeley's got a whole lot of these drones, and I wonder how is he doing. Is he using some sort of swarm? Some kind of swarm, or is he just... yeah, I wonder, is he using some sort of swarm, or are they all basically pre-programmed ahead to go and do this bomb run from with specific timings? I personally would, I might guess that would basically program ahead all these basically courses and what they're meant to do, and then just let them run their program. That way they could not be hacked from afar or jammed if they would basically just run a pre-made program. But I got through the mission.
Transmitter. As long as we have opposable thumbs, we will fight you. Well done, Carl.
Well, that was the first mission of Zero. So let's just go and do the another one. These are all basically just in style of remote control vehicle
Go away,
wars.
Carl. I'm very, very busy back here. Top secret stuff, not for your eyes. Too sensitive.
Come on, homie, where are you?
I said go away, Carl. I don't need any friends today. Thank you.
Man, them some pretty strong draws.
Yes, my hero. Carl, he came back and humiliated me. I shall probably turn to prostitution now, where I will be found dead and broken. I am a 28-year-old man whose landlord just helped him down from a hook from which I had been hanging from my underwear, contemplating my inadequacy for nearly 2 hours. Ow, my crack.
Look, you gotta get even, homie.
Actually,
What kind of
not
weapons you
so
got?
much.
I've got a prototype of a miniature plane.
Well, with that plane, we gonna go humiliate Burke.
Okay, cool.
Man, this is ridiculous.
That went right up my crack.
Well, I think that quite few people would have that good personal terms with their landlord, so...
Bring his mail order model business to its knees.
Oh yeah, and...
Launch the Red Baron.
Alright, and now I have my own drone to attack with.
Punish him for his war crimes.
Alright, and this drone, or at least with this drone, it ain't that easy to fly. Because of the quite fiddly controls, I would say.
Four to go.
Alright, got that one down. But luckily, well, drone warfare, well, why he doesn't have bombs? Shit.
Ah, only 3 delivery boys left.
Apparently there's lots of auto-aiming in this system, which is good. So now I just killed once again, and most like an innocent, completely innocent employee for petty own gang reasons, or not even from petty gang reasons.
Only 2 left now, Carl. Hunt them down.
But luckily this thing is quite sturdy and can take a lot of this kind of abuse of bad landings, bumps and all that kind of stuff. Because if it wasn't, this thing would most likely burst into massive flames in blink of an eye. Or more like tear itself to pieces as well. And it doesn't fly that fast. I think that it would have been way more easier just for the violent psychopath gang leader landlord to just go and take care of these, or intimidate, intimidate / murder all these Berkeley's employees himself, quoting Frank from Once Upon a Time in the West. Is that I don't remember the exact quote, but it was said that he was given a job to scare people away, and he killed them, and he reasoned that people get most scared when they are killed, which I think it is kind of, you could say, sound statement, but most likely that was a little bit of a unsuccess, but luckily the turning radius of the remote controlled remote drone is very tight. So I can do quite lots of these kind of little passes. Right, well that wasn't... Hell, Maxine...
And Berkeley's mail order department is finished.
It is kind of funny that instead of doing a massive dive and dive bomb shooting attack, it was just so much easier to just land the plane and then blast the guy from ground. And the fuel limit is also extremely generous, so there really is not that much of a worry about running out of fuel. What the hell did happen? Oh, the plane blew up. Well, gotta try it again. Well, there's still one more, and I think I'm gonna quite successfully use...
Now get back home in one piece before she runs out of fuel.
Well, yeah, and now I have to bring the drone back, and I do say that this drone airplane is quite shoddily made because it's not stable. It's it wobbles around. It flies completely, you could say, weird manner, and hell, the steering rod also doesn't work either. So it's very, you could say, unfriendly flying. But then again, I don't know how well should this kind of biplane drone with actually, you could say, fly. At least at the ground it steers nicely, but yeah.
Smell it! You know that ozone smell. Smells like victory.
Yep, that was another Zero's mission done, so time to still do something else before going back to solve the final third one. And once again getting up to see what Zero's up to.
What's happening, Zero?
I'm off to engage with destiny, good or bad.
What the hell are you talking about now?
The hour of judgment is upon me, and I must ask myself if I am a sheep or a goat. Carl, will you be my second? Here are some letters. I've left everything to you in case I don't make it. Please.
Already own it. What's wrong with you, man?
We are crossing the Rubicon. I am to engage in battle with Berkeley. At stake, honor and our very lives. It's funny. I've never noticed before how beautiful this time of year can be. I may never again see Rome in the springtime. A butterfly.
Come on with all the talking, man. Is you gonna battle Berkeley or what?
It's a fight to the death! Come hither!
And he's taking it very seriously.
Behold, no man's land.
Man, y'all take this shit serious.
Berkeley's headquarters is across no man's land. I'll drive the bandit, you fly the goblin, and help any way you can. If I get the bandit into Berkeley's base, he must leave San Fierro for good. Let battle commence!
So now it's time to... Well, now I have a task to... Basically, I have to... fly around and use this... And I have to basically, clear a path. So I can drop stuff. And there's
Carl,
also
don't
some...
be an idiot. Use the goblin to move that barrel.
And I have limited amount of...
And make a bridge across that gap.
And it's a limited amount of time I have available, so it's time to make use of the simplicity. And those are the planks to build bridges. But I don't necessarily always need to do these in the, you could say, the perfect order. I can just do some prep work first and drop the plank later.
Get me a plank to cross that river.
Alright. Drop that. And now it's time to fetch a
Berkeley's
bomb.
using tanks. Carl, grab a bomb and get rid of any tanks that threaten our progress.
Now it's time to do a bombing run. Tigers. and come on, Zero, don't be stupid enough and drive to the tank's line of fire line of fire. Oh, he is. Oh yes, I am using using the bombs, but it takes a while because I have to do the bombing run. All right, grab the. Well, there's another. He's blocked the road again with another tank over there. So it's time to go and drop it. And that tank is still apparently still active, so gotta go and do the bombing run again. Of course, it might have been wiser to first do a clear the path thing before going for the blaster.
Shitskis! Carl, this bandit's nearly had it. Oh my god. Berkeley shot this bandit up pretty good.
Ah, damn it.
Shite! Carl, this bandit's nearly had it.
I know. Why did you drove it right there?
Shitskis! Carl, this bandit's nearly had it.
I know it nearly had it. It's because you drove it right there.
Oh my god. Berkeley shot this bandit up pretty good. You let Berkeley blow up my bandit!
Well, I
We
would
still
not.
have 2 bandits left.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that there's extra cars available. I thought it was. I always, when I have previously played this, it was a matter of just one. But now I'm just gonna do some road clearing. And there's one more tank seems to be left. Bombs and planks are those things that I have to basically carry around, but the barrels can just be basically just grabbed on the go. Well, yep, that should mess up your systems quite nicely. Now fetch the plank. And hope I make it in time, because it would be annoying to try to do this again. I know that I must remove the obstructions.
Carl, I'm blocked.
Gonna be close. I'm gonna ram this.
It's always one lazy soldier who lets the whole side down, isn't it, Carl?
Ah, it was bloody hell right there! Seconds! It was less than second. Well, cutting to the end. Annoying. There it is going. A good strategy is basically just clear the path first and then let the use the bombs and blanks first and then just start clearing up the path with barrels.
And get out of my town! Carl, you are all a duelist like me could want in a second. Sir, I salute you.
Well, that ends actually that, you could say, mission sequence. I helped Zero to do the missions, and not all the properties would have these kind of extra missions on them, but this one did have. Mostly because Zero is much more plot-related character, but ending this episode right here, because, well, it was full story arc of Zero's RC grudge against Berkeley. See you next time. See ya.